In this video, we will try to discuss some questions related to education, especially higher education, and it will be based on current affairs that has been going on. Those things we will try to discuss. NEP 2020, it is a recent phenomena that has completely changed or transformed education sector of India, and related to those things, we will try to solve some questions. So the first question that is with us is, what does NEP, National Education, stand for in the context of Indian education? National Education Program, New Education Plan, National Education Policy, and National Educational Program. So you have seen the options. Number C will be correct, that is National Education Policy. You have seen that. Similarly, number 2 says, in which year was the National Education Policy 2020 officially approved by the Government of India? 2015, 2018, 2020, 2022. From the question itself, we can make out that it is 2020. NEP 2020. Then NEP 2020 aims to achieve what level of gross enrollment ratio, GER, in higher education by 2030? 25%, 30, 50, 100%. So number 3, it will be 30%. This is their aim. Then which language is recommended as the medium of instruction up to at least grade 5 in NEP 2020? English, Hindi, mother tongue, or regional language, Sanskrit. If you are involved in current affairs, then you will get to know that mother tongue or regional language was given preference, and in these languages education will be imparted. Next, the NEP 2020 emphasizes the integration of which aspect of education to promote a holistic approach? Arts and science, sports and physical education, vocational education, regional studies. It will be number B, that is sports and education, physical educations were emphasized. Then according to NEP, what is the new name proposed for the University Grants Commission UGC, National Accreditation Council NEC, National Education Authority NEA, Higher Education Commission of India HECI, University Regulatory Body URB? So correct answer of this question will be number C, that is Higher Education Commission of India HECI. You must remember it. Likewise, NEP 2020, it recommends the implementation of 5+3+3+4 curricular structure. What does 5 in the structure represent? 5 years of primary education, 5 core subjects in higher education, 5 years of pre-primary education, 5 years of vocational education. So it will be number C, that is 5 years of pre-primary education. Next, what is the primary goal of NEP 2020 regarding teacher education? So it will be to enhance the quality of teacher education. This was the primary goal of NEP 2020. Next, what is the recommended ratio of full-time equivalent teachers to the total number of students in school as per 2020? So this is the ratio: 1:30, 1:40, 1:20, 1:10. It will be 9A. That means 1:30. This is their prime and fundamental objective. Similarly, NEP 2020 envisions the establishment of multidisciplinary higher education institutions known as Central Universities, Technical Institutes, Research Institutes, Universities of Eminence. Number D will be correct, Universities of Eminence. I have done my best to give you the correct option, though it is prepared by me, but still there will be some error unknowingly. Please try to rectify it. According to NEP 2020, what is the proposed duration of the undergraduate program in most universities? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. It is quite pragmatic. It is now implemented. So now 4 years will be our correct option. Then NEP 2020, it aims to achieve 100% adult literacy by which year? 2030, 2040, 2025, 2050. So it will be 2030 year. Okay, this is the year. Then what is the name of the initiative under NEP 2020 that focuses on providing equitable and quality education children with disabilities? Inclusive Education Program, Special Education Initiative, Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan, and Accessible Learning Project, IEP, SEI, SSA, ALP. So it will be Special Education Initiative, SEI. The next question, NEP 2020, it emphasizes the use of technology for education. Which program aims to provide high quality e-content for school education? Swayam, Diksha, Sakshat, E-Gyan. It will be Diksha, D-I-K-H-H-A, Diksha. Next, the NEP 2020, it encourages the establishment of autonomous bodies called what? For the accreditation and assessment of institutions, assessment committees, quality councils, regulatory authorities, accreditation agencies. Okay, it will be quality councils. Wait, quality councils. Next, according to NEP 2020, what is the name of the new pedagogical structure recommended for the early childhood care and education, ECCE? 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, 5 plus 3 plus 4, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 plus 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2. It will be 5 plus 3 plus 4. Then NEP 2020 recommends the integration of vocational education into the mainstream education system. From which grade? It will be number B, 8th grade. Then what is the proposed name for the regulatory body responsible for accrediting institutions in NEP 2020? It will be National Accreditation Council. Next, according to NEP 2020, what is the new name proposed for the Indian School Certificate ISC examination? Okay, it will be Comprehensive Assessment Program, in short CAP. Then NEP 2020 aims to increase the public investment in education to what percentage of the GDP? 4, 6, 10 to it will be 6%. Likewise, which component NEP 2020 focuses on promoting research and innovation in higher education institutions, equity and inclusion, access to quality education, holistic education, research and innovation? It will be access to quality education. NEP 2020 recommends the introduction of coding, the computational thinking, from which grade in schools? Grade 1, grade 6, grade 9, grade 11. It will be grade 6. From grade 6, it has been decided that students will learn coding. Then, what is the proposed name for the regulatory body responsible for setting standards in teacher education under NEP 2020? National Accreditation Council, National Council for Teacher Education, Educational Quality Assurance Authority, Teacher Training and Certification Board. It will be National Accreditation Council. Next, NEP 2020 suggests the establishment of a national mission on / to focus on the integration of arts and culture in education, heritage education, cultural literacy, arts and aesthetics, Indian heritage. It will be heritage education. According to NEP 2020, what is the minimum age at which a child should enter early childhood care and education? It will be number 4, B, that is 4 years. Then what is the name of the initiative under NEP 2020 that aims to provide vocational education and training to over 50% of students by 2025? It is Skill India Mission. In NEP 2020, what is the proposed duration of the program in most discipline? So B, that is 4 years. NEP 2020 recommends the introduction of National Tutors Program to provide academic supports to students in what? Grades 1 and 8, grades 9 to 12, higher education, all grades. It will be grades 9 to 12. This is what I have got, but please try to verify from your side also. Do your own research. Next, according to NEP 2020, what is the recommended duration for the Bachelor of Education in short BEd program? 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. So it will be 2 year. This is what I have got. NEP 2020 aims to transform India into a global knowledge superpower through which key strategy: invest in private education institutions, attract foreign universities to set up campuses in India, promote online education exclusively, increase the number of traditional universities. It will be B, attract foreign universities to set up campuses in India. Next, what is the proposed name for the National Assessment Center that will conduct standardized tests for university admission under NEP 2020, National Testing Agency NTA, Centralized University Entrance Examination CUEE, National Assessment and Accreditation Authority NAAA, All India Admission Test AIAT. So it will be All India Admission Test. NEP 2020, it recommends the use of which model to impart vocational education in schools? Hub and spoke model, centralized model, research-based model, traditional classroom model. It will be 23, that is B, centralized model. According to NEP 2020, what is the aim of achieving foundational literacy and numeracy for all students by 2030, by 2025, by 2022, and 2040? Correct answer will be, it will be 2025. This is according to my research. Please try to verify. NEP 2020 encourages the development of an academic bank of credits, in short called ABC. What is the purpose of this bank? To provide loans to students for higher education, to assess the credit worthiness of educational institutions, to facilitate the transfer of academic credits across institutions, to regulate interest rates on student loans. Okay, it will be to assess the credit worthiness of educational institutions. Which Indian state/union territory served as the model for implementing various aspects of NEP 2020 before the policy was rolled out nationwide? It is Tamil Nadu. NEP 2020 recommends the setting up of a gender inclusion fund to support the education of marginalized and vulnerable groups. What is the proposed contribution to this fund by the government? So you must know this. It's a basic question. Number C will be correct. 10% of the education budget. Under NEP 2020, what is the proposed name for the new regulator for higher education institutions, focusing on accreditation, funding, and academia standards? It will be, we have already discussed, Higher Education Commission of India. Then, according to NEP 2020, what is the recommended percentage of students who should pursue vocational education at the secondary level? It will be 10%. NEP 2020 emphasizes the importance of experiential learning. Which of the following is an example of experiential learning? It will be reading textbooks. Okay, that's all for today. Let's try to discuss other videos in other day, in upcoming day.